Well, good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Karen Swenson. We start with a big development in our David Hammer investigation, Losing Faith.
Well, David and our partners at the Times-Picayune New Orleans Advocate have confirmed a former deacon at a Catholic church in Metairie is now under criminal investigation, accused of raping a boy under the age of 13. Here's David with the story.
V.M. Wheeler had only been a deacon for about 2 years at St. Francis Xavier Church in Metairie before Archbishop Gregory Amond suspended him this past August. At the time, Amond said he was removing Wheeler from ministry because the Archdiocese had just received a formal allegation of abuse that had occurred 20 years ago before Wheeler was ordained a deacon. The Archdiocese gave no details about the abuse, but it reported the allegations to law enforcement and announced Wheeler's removal publicly. That was a departure from how Amond had handled other claims against clergy, some of which we showed in our Losing Faith investigation had lingered without public acknowledgement or any investigation for years.
I'm very surprised to hear, because part and parcel of what the Archdiocese, not just this one, but all of them do, is they protect and they enable abusers for generations.
Now we're learning more about the allegations against Wheeler, which may show why he was named publicly from the start. Our partners at the Times-Picayune New Orleans Advocate got this police report showing a man met with detectives at the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office Investigation Bureau last month, alleging he had been raped between January 2000 and December 2001, when he was less than 13 years old. The suspect's name has been removed from the police report, but the rape allegedly happened on Hector Avenue at an address that parish records show was owned at the time by V.M. Wheeler. JPSO confirmed that the suspect is indeed Wheeler. WWL-TV and the newspaper also know the identity of the accuser. He was between the ages of 10 and 12 in the time frame in the report, and his attorney declined to comment. Wheeler's defense attorney, Eddie Castang, declined to comment on the criminal investigation. Amond has said rigorous psychological testing of clergy has helped the church, quote, significantly reduce incidents of sexual abuse.
It's been more than a decade when we have had somebody come forward and say, at the present time, I'm accusing Father so-and-so.
But then last month, Father Patrick Watney was investigated and charged in St. Tammany Parish with 4 counts of child molestation between 2013 and 2015. And now with Wheeler, there have been as many clergymen accused and investigated on criminal charges of child sexual abuse in the last 2 months as there had been in the previous 30 years. David Hammer, Eyewitness News.
Now, Wheeler is also an attorney. He went on a leave of absence from the law firm where he worked when the Archdiocese first removed him from ministry in August. JPSO Captain Jason Rivard is asking anyone with relevant information to call detectives at 504-364-5300.